Good day. In this video, we're going to try and help you to solve this circle geometry problem. Remember that the given part next to your sketch is very important. The road here, RA, bisects angle R. So that line cuts that angle in half. It means those two angles are going to be equal. Next they say RP is parallel to TB. That line is parallel to that line. They gave us an arrow there and there. Always put in an extra arrow over there. Then they say RA and TQ are produced to be. So that's a straight line going down there and a straight line going there. This question has got two parts. The first one asks, prove that AQ bisects the angle PQB. It's worth 5 marks. We will prove that angle Q2 is equal to angle Q3. That angle over there is equal to that angle over there if that line bisects that angle. Remember, when you answer these riders, you have to write proof and reason. You may write angle R1 plus angle R2 is equal to angle Q2 plus angle Q3. Exterior angle of a cyclic quad. There's my cyclic quad. The exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. Then you may write angle R1 is equal to angle R2 is equal to X. We give it a name. It was given that RA bisects the angle R. Next we can say angle R2 is equal to angle Q2. That will be equal to X. Angles in the same segment. So that angle over there is equal to that angle down there because of angles in the same segment. Next we can write angle R1 is equal to angle Q3. Also equal to X, exterior angle of a cyclic quad RAQT. There's a cyclic quad, there's the exterior angle, that angle is equal to that one over there. Then we can write angle Q3 is equal to angle Q2 because they're both equal to X. Then we just have to answer what they originally asked. We write AQ bisects angle PQB. Please stop the video and get your brain around this one. Next, they ask us, in the second place, required to prove angle TRP is equal to angle A1. They want us to prove that that angle there is equal to that angle over there at A1. Worth 4 marks. Remember, when you prove this rider, you have to put a statement here and a reason at the back. One way of answering it is to write angle PQB, that angle there, is equal to RPQ, that one there. You can give it a name, equals to Y, because they're alternate angles, and RP is parallel to TB. Next we can write angle RPQ is equal to angle A1, you can also call it Y. So that angle over there is equal to the same as that angle at A1. We can call them Y again. Our reason, angles in the same segment. Then you can write angle PQB is equal to angle PRT. They're both equal to Y. Exterior angle of a cyclic quad. That cyclic quad, the exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. As your reason, you could have written C1 above. When we started this question, we already wrote this statement. Then we just write what they asked us to prove. We write angle TRP is equal to angle A1. We proved that they're both equal to Y. Stop the video and get your brain around this part of the question. Please indicate whether you liked or disliked the video and subscribe to the channel. If you run into a circle geometry problem that you have trouble solving, you may send a clear WhatsApp photo of your problem to this number and a clear WhatsApp photo of where you tried it. Then we will try and solve the problem and send back an answer to you as soon as possible. Enjoy circle geometry.